Hey, folks. Well, let's see. I got all discombobulated here. Let's see what I got going. As always, running behind. Okay. Oh, let's see. Get rid of the ones I don't want. Okay. Well, I am here. We're going to play some songs that might or might not mention alcohol. I work all week just to make a draw. Sometimes I don't ride 'em at all. I'm hooked in and I got to ride that train. When I get down in that chute, I can't stop thinking about all that loot. I'm a rodeo cowboy, bordering on the insane. I eat a cheeseburger, drink a six-pack, take a Darvon to kill the pain. Paid $32.50 just to take a fall. If I live through it, tell you about it all. I'm a rodeo cowboy, bordering on the insane. Relax and take a deep breath or two. It's a one-shot deal and then you're through. Hang on, boys, and someday you'll find fame. When they open up that gate, the bolt takes off like a runaway freight. I'm a rodeo cowboy, bordering on the insane. I eat a cheeseburger, drink a six-pack, take a Darvon to kill the pain. Paid $32.50 just to take a fall. If I live through it, tell you about it all. I'm a rodeo cowboy, bordering on the insane. The cobwebs sure think what's going on. Feels like all my circuits are blown. I can't remember my number or name. Give me a beer or two and I'll be fine. At least I worked every other time. I'm a rodeo cowboy, bordering on the insane. I drink a cheeseburger, eat a six-pack, take a Darvon to kill the pain. Paid $32.50 just to take a fall. If I live through it, tell you about it all. I'm a rodeo cowboy, rodeo cowboy, rodeo cowboy, bordering on the insane. Welcome to the show, y'all. I didn't get my beer ready. I was running behind. And since it's St. Patrick's Day, we gotta do the right beer. So I got this guy right here. Oh, there he is. That would be a Guinness draft. Yep. And the proper way to pour it is just like this. Whoop. Oh yes, that's the way it's supposed to look right there. This glass must be slightly small because that usually does not come out the top. So cheers, y'all. There was only a little bit left. See? Cheers and happy St. Patrick's Day. Probably the biggest drinking holiday of the year. Oh yeah, I was going to post that too. I was going to say, this is the biggest drinking holiday of the year, I think. Might even be bigger than New Year's Eve. Maybe. Oh, let's see. So all of these songs here have something to do with alcohol one way or another. This one's called, this by a fellow, that last one was a David Gilstrap song that Jerry Jeff Walker did. This next one here is a Don White song. He's a folk singer from up in New England. Pretty funny. Oh, but I better get the words in front of me for this because it's long and I'm old. It's called Stupid. These are the days when your hair turns all gray and your naivete starts to slipping away, when your teenage children prove themselves to be exactly as stupid as you used to be. Stupid, stupid, your kids are doomed to be stupid, stupid, stupid. The curse your mama put on you came true. I hope your kids grow up and act just like you. It's a 4th of July party and the whole family's there. Little kids and teenagers, adults everywhere. Your Uncle Charlie says, have you seen my beer? I left a case of Budweiser sitting right over here. 2 hours later, your son's on his knees, puking his guts out, crying, kill me, God, please. You say, pardon me, son, have you any idea what happened to Uncle Charlie's case of beer? He looks up at you with death on his face and says, honest, Dad, it must have been something I ate. Stupid, stupid, your kids are doomed to be stupid, stupid, stupid. The curse your mama put on you came true. I hope your kids grow up and act just like you. You take all your worst qualities and all of your wife's, you stir them together till they're blended just right. Then you let that simmer for about 14 years with 5-10 pounds of attitude and a couple of beers. You pour that concoction in a big baking bowl. You add 10 pounds of hormones that are out of control. And what you created will go by the name of the everything that sucks about you both souffle. My mom's laughing her head off. She's rolling on the floor. She said, stop it, Mike. I can't take this anymore. 'Cause the funniest thing that my mom's ever seen is me yelling at my kids for behaving like me. These are the days when your hair turns all gray and your naivete starts to slipping away, when your teenage children prove themselves to be exactly as stupid as you used to be. Stupid, stupid, your kids are doomed to be stupid, stupid, stupid. The curse your mama put on you came true. I hope your kids grow up and act just like you. Don White song, Stupid, is what that's called. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. You know what? This song here does not have beer in it. It only has root beer in it, so I'm going to skip that one. I'll have plenty, pretty sure. It's a Todd Snyder song. If you know Todd Snyder, you know what song I'm going to do next. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we know, let me try that again. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is 10 and 5, car and a key, sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. A couple of guys from out in Abilene drove out all night to see Robert O'Keefe at the K-Pig Swine and Soiree dance. They wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They needed a smoke, so to save a little money, they got one from this hippie that smelled kind of funny. The next thing you know, they were both really hungry and pretty thirsty too. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is 10 and 5, car and a key, sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Well, they found a store, said their beer was coldest, so they sent in Brad, because he looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar, and he walked on up where the registers are, put his fake ID on the countertop. The clerk turned, he looked back up, he said, "Son, I'm not going to call the cops, but I'm going to have to keep this car." The guys both took it pretty hard. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Oh, how happy we would be if we only brought a better fake ID. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Well, they found another hippie named Sleepy John who claimed to be the one from the Robert O'Keefe song. They gave him their cash, he bought him some brews. It's a beautiful night out in Santa Cruz. They were feeling so good it should have been a crime. The crowd was cool and the band was prime. They got back up to their seats just in time so they could sing with all their friends. Yeah, the road goes on forever and the party never ends. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is 10 and 5, car and a key and an able driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Okie dokie. Let's see. Well, that song mentioned Road Goes On Forever and the Party Never Ends, which was written by Robert O'Keefe, by the way. And this next song happens to be a Robert O'Keefe song. Cheers, y'all. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Okay. Every day at lunch in high school and all my senior year, I'd drink my Coca-Cola with a touch of Everclear. I never had to study math, science, or history. They had a chemical flashback to jog my memory. My junior year, I swore I loved sweet Miss Sherry Ann. One day I put some Everclear in her Dr. Pepper can. I thought it'd make her easy, she took it pretty hard. Took her home and rang the doorbell, left me laying in the yard. Tequila drives me out, beer just makes me fat. Whiskey makes me nauseous, tell me who the hell needs that? If you're thinking about drinking, then the answer's crystal clear. The invisible intoxicant's called Everclear. church picnic in the spring of '89. They had 4 fresh watermelons sliced right off the vine. Well, when they bowed their heads, giving grace for the food, hey, I pulled out my bottle and I soaked the melons good. Well, they never knew what hit 'em when that potion went to work. They had grandmas doing backflips, grandpas looking up their skirts. They were singing Hallelujah and Willie Nelson songs. Preacher said it was the best dang picnic the Baptist ever thrown. Tequila drives me out. Beer just makes me fat. Whiskey makes me nauseous. Tell me who the hell needs that? If you're thinking about drinking, then the answer's crystal clear. It's the invisible intoxicants called Everclear. When I'm drinking Everclear, I think I'm king of this old world. I'm bigger and badder than John Wayne and cuter than Steve Earle. Then I wake up and I'm face down in the hall. Hey, I'm completely naked for a reason I can't recall. Well, I'm kind of sort of thinking that maybe I met a chick, 'cause there's perfume in the air and there's lipstick on my neck. And I hope she was pretty and I hope she was kind, enough to leave my clothes somewhere they're easy to find. Tequila drives me out. Yeah, beer just makes me fat. Whiskey makes me nauseous. Tell me who the hell needs that? If you're thinking about drinking, then the answer's crystal clear. It's the invisible intoxicants called Everclear. Alrighty. Let's see here. A little touch-up tune there. In case you're playing along at home, you know. Better have another little sip here. It's a Hayes Carl song. We've been dating since high school. We never once left this town. We used to go out on the weekends and we'd drink till we drowned. But now she's acting funny and I can't understand. I think that she's found her some other man. She left me for Jesus and that just ain't fair. She says that I'm perfect. How could I compare? She says I should find him, and I'll know peace at last. If I ever find Jesus, I'm kicking his ass. She showed me a picture. All I could do was stare at that freak in his sandals and his long pretty hair. I'm gonna get, they must think that I'm stupid or I don't have a clue. I'll bet he's a commie, maybe even a Jew. She left me for Jesus, and that just ain't fair. She says that he's perfect. How could I compare? She says I should find him, and I'll know peace at last. If I ever find Jesus, I'm kicking his ass. Well, she's given up whiskey, and she's taken up wine, while she prays for his troubles. She's forgot about mine. I'm gonna get even. I can't handle the shame. The last time we made love, he even called out my name. Last time we made love, she even called out my name. She left me for Jesus, and that just ain't fair. But she says that he's perfect. How could I compare? She says I should find him, and I'll know peace at last. If I ever find Jesus, I'm kicking his ass. Well, it could have been Carlos, or even Billy Ortiz. But if I ever find Jesus, he's gonna wish he was dead. Amen. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. We're just doing a few little songs tonight. Here's another one. It's another song. How about that? What do you think about that? Oh, here we go. I really should drink more water than beer, but it is a drinking holiday. Made up by beer makers to sell more beer or something like that. A song by Banjo and Sullivan. We started in the morning, carried way into the night, throwing dirty dishes with all of our might. It's sad commentary on a marriage that has failed. I'm at home getting hammered while she's out getting nailed. Police pulled into my trailer park. Domestic violence will cost you, buddy, after dark. Last night with her boss, says they're trying to make a sale. I'm at home getting hammered while she's out getting nailed. I'm at home drinking whiskey in my easy chair, watching Jerry Lawler pulling Andy Kaufman's hair. I had a suspicion, so I opened up her mail. I'm at home getting hammered while she's out getting nailed. Well, she used to bring me beer and love all over me. Right before I went on disability, my wiggler ain't so straight. I got whiskey dick, she don't perk it up, 'cause her ankles got so thick. Well, the moral of this story is sad but true. I love to drink and she loves to screw. Polo's got a better life out riding on the rail. I'm at home getting hammered while she's out getting nailed. Hey, Herb. How you doing? Hi, Donnie. Woohoo. Thanks for joining the show. There's one more person lurking out there, at least, because it says there's 3 people watching from my point of view. I don't get the whole story, I don't think. Okay, so this is I'm going to try to get through this song. Let's see. figure out where I was playing it earlier. Young girl. Okay. This is a song from a girl's point of view, by the way. You'll catch the name when it comes around. Let me go up. I'll put it right where I said it was supposed to be. That would be good. When I was a young girl, like normal girls do, I looked to a woman's love to help get me through. I never needed any more than a feminine touch. I hated the thought of kissing a man, it really was too much. I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't say goddamn. I was polite, I was sensitive before I loved a man. My family, they were proud of me and proud of what I am. But along came Lester and my tale of woe began. I spent my last $10 on birth control and beer. My life was so much simpler when I was sober and queer. But the love of a strong, hairy man has turned my head, I fear, and made me spend my last $10 on birth control and beer. It was June 1983 when Mary Lou and I did part. She said she loved another dyke. My God, it broke my heart. I was bitter and disillusioned to lose another girlfriend. Lester came to work at Papa's store and decided to ease on in. Before my last heartbreak, nothing made me more sick than a hairy-chested, cheap, double-breasted, suited man with a hard dick. I guess I was curious, I guess that I was young, I guess it was the rum and coke, I guess that I was dumb. I spent my last $10 on birth control and beer. My life was so much simpler when I was sober and queer. But the love of a strong, hairy man has turned my head, I fear, and made me spend my last $10 on birth control and beer. For of course, for a woman to love a man, she must also love to booze. If a woman don't drink beside her man, then surely she will lose him. As I sit here in this hetero honky-tonk and reflect on my past, I think about those girlfriends and why they did not last. For there are certain thrills that lesbian love simply cannot supply, like paying for abortions from sperm gone awry. And so I say to you, my friends, without this man I'd die. So I listen to my tale of woe and hang your head and cry. Well, I spent my last $10 on birth control and beer. My life was so much simpler when I was sober and queer. But the love of a strong, hairy man has turned my head, I fear, and made me spend my last $10 on birth control and beer. And made me spend my last $10 on birth control and beer. Oh, I didn't run everybody off. That's good. That's by a woman named Gretchen Phillips, and the name of the group was Two Nice Girls, and it was a trio. Go figure, huh? Let's see. Next, we got a Slade Cleave song here. Oh man, I think I'm getting too far through the show to finish this beer. What time is it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm behind. I met Willie by the still, he was brewing a batch, he had a short cigar and one last match. He was telling me about all his latest troubles with the government. He had child support and alimony, he was looking depressed and kind of lonely, just trying to figure out where all his hard-earned money went. Well, I'll be going to hell, he said, I got nothing but a Ford and a barn full of hay. If it weren't for horses and divorces, I'd be a lot better off today. Well, I said, Willie, that sounds like a song. He said, son, you know you may not be all wrong. Could you give me a little piece of the pie if you make it a hit? I got a 51 Ford I'd like to fix up. I got 2 sick ponies and 1 sick pup. My 3rd wife's coming today to take my TV set. Well, I'll be go to hell. He said, I got nothing but a Ford and a barn full of hay. If it weren't for horses and divorces, I'd be a lot better off today. Yodel lady, yodel lady, yodel lady. Well, God bless poor old Willie McCann. You know he's always been a good, hard-working man. He bought me a beer last night down at the Lost and Found. He said horses and women, they're fine, sure enough, but if you don't treat them right, think they're gonna get rough. Believe me, I've got these 4-year marriages down. Well, I'll be go to hell. He said, I got nothing but a Ford and a barn full of hay. If it weren't for horses and divorces, I'd have a lot more money, a lot less gray hair, might even be a millionaire. If it weren't for horses and divorces, I'd be a lot better off today. Yodel lady, yodel, yodel lady, yodel, yodel lady. Horses and divorces. So I got beer in there somewhere, you know. I did. Oh, this has a mention of another song that I did in it, which has beer in the title. So, you know, some of them are a little bit of a stretch, but it does have beer in it. You know, it's got beer. This one I wrote. Well, I love the Florida Folk Fest, 'cause I really love to play and sing. But jamming around the campfire, my 6-minute novelty Americana cover songs really don't fit in. Now when I join the circle, the shout play the perfect campfire song. And every time the chorus comes around, everybody sings along. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, one that anyone can play. Well, it won't have weird stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle, I wanna feel like I fit. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. Well, I hang around waiting for, do you have a song to play? Well, there's one about foolish questions, you hear them every day. There's another song about Copenhagen Coke, and one about a beer for run too. The Jehovah's Witness stripper, or the shallow end of the gene pool. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, one that can play. It won't have word stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle, I wanna feel like I fit. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. This is what started this song right here, this verse coming up. This is a true story. This whole song is pretty much a true story. Well, I strap on my guitar to make the campfire rounds. Well, I head for Jerry Mincy's camp to hear those Florida sounds. Well, some guy kicks off a Garth Brooks song and the Florida boys pack it in. It's the Florida Jam, god damn it, let's go listen to Jubal's Kent. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, one that anyone can play. Well, it won't have weird stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle, I wanna feel like I fit. I'm I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. Well, breaks are always a problem. You know, they make me forget the words. Well, the doc says I've got ADD. Now, hey, look, a bird. Squirrel. All the pickers can take a break now, and the singers can harmonize. Well, there's one more chorus to this mess. You start, we're going clockwise. Lead guitar goes right here. Maybe some mandolin. Even some banjo might do. I know, how about some fake kazoo? I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, one that can play. It won't have weird stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle. I wanna feel like I fit. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. Well, this just came up in the rotation. I don't know why, but this is another song that I wrote. It's called My Own Pace. I'm living my life by my own rules. I'm living my life by my own rules. I come and I go as I please. I have a few beers and play a few songs. I stay a few days and I leave. Well, I don't get into religion. Where you go when you die, no one knows. But if you truly believe what you say you believe, you can go where you want, I suppose. I'm living my life in my own pace. Some days are a rush, some a bore. And if you don't like it, you can leave like they say. Don't get hit in your ass by the door. Well, I work like a dog for my money. Every week I get paid, then I'm broke. I'd like to quit working my 3 jobs someday, but retirement's just a cruel joke. I'd love to travel the country. I can only do that in my dreams. As the days turn to weeks and the weeks into years, and the years pass in moments it seems. I'm living my life at my own pace. Some days are a rush, some a bore. And if you don't like it, you can do like they say. Don't get hit in your ass by the door. There are stories that I haven't lived yet. I've got stories that haven't been told. I'm writing them down with a bad rhyme or two, so I don't forget when I get old. Yeah, folks always laugh when I'm singing. If it's with me or at me, that's fine. These songs that I write won't be platinum or gold, but I'm having a heck of a time. When I die, I'm not going out pretty. I'll carry life's scars with pride. When I'm on the home stretch, I'll be bent, bruised, and worn, but I'm having a hell of a ride. I'm living my life at my own pace. Some days are a rush, some a bore. And if you don't like it, you can leave like they say. Don't get hit in your ass by the door. And if you don't like it, you can live like they say. Don't get hit in your ass by the door. Well, if you're new people here, then welcome to the show. If you're old people here, then thanks for staying. Let's see. Oh, I gotta get. Oh, I gotta reach way over there. I think this has got alcohol in it somewhere. It's got bars in it, though. I know that. Oh, the night. Oh, the night came undone like a party dress. Fell at her feet in a beautiful mess. The smoke and the whiskey came home in her curls, and they crept through the dreams of the barroom girl. Well, she tosses and turns 'cause the sun is unkind, and the heat of the day is coming in through the blinds. But leave all the blue skies for the rest of the world, 'cause the neon will shine for the barroom girls. Oh, the barroom girls go by your side like ponies who pass on a carousel ride. All of the colors go around in this world when you dance in the arms of the barroom girl. Now she rolls to her feet when she can't sleep no more, and looks at her clothes lying out on the floor. Last night's spangles and yesterday's pearls are the bright morning stars of the barroom girls. Last night's spangles and yesterday's pearls are the bright morning stars of the barroom girls. Well, I'm old, Charlene. Yeah. Thanks for listening, though, Charlene. As always. As always. Let's see. Oh. No, I'm not going to do that one. Haven't played it in too long. Another song I wrote. It's called Y'all Gotta Stop Drinking. It's Y'all Gotta Stop Drinking 'cause I ain't driving. That's how that one goes. It's a John Prine song. It's got beer in it. It's got a little bit of beer in it. Why must you always seem to criticize me? Seems like everything I do just turns out wrong. Why don't you come on out and despise me, so I can pack my bag and baby, I'd be gone. Well, remember when you used to call me honey? I'd turn around and call you honey too. You might think it's a joke, but it ain't funny to hurt someone who's so in love with you. A clown puts his makeup on upside down, and he wears a smile even when he wears a frown. You might think I'm here when you put me down, but actually I'm on the other side of town. My body's in this room with with you just catching hell, while my soul is drinking beer down the road a spell. You might think I'm listening to your grocery list, but I'm a-leaning on the jukebox and I'm about halfway there. The clown puts his makeup on upside down, so he wears a smile even when he wears a frown. You might think I'm here when you put me down, but actually I'm on the other side of town. I'm sitting on a chair right behind my ear, playing dominoes and drinking some ice cold beer. When you get done talking, I'll come back downstairs and assume the body of the person you presume. Who cares? A clown puts his makeup on upside down, so he wears a smile even when he wears a frown. You might think I'm here when you put me down, but actually I'm on the other side of town. I'm across the river on the other side of town. In my mind I'm going to the dog racing side of town. All right, the other side of town, John Prine song. I probably did this song last week, but there's beer in this song, so it looks like it's going to get done again. Welcome to the show. If I haven't welcomed you before, let's see. Oh, you know, I'm just going to keep drinking the beer. This is a Guinness draft, in a can. It's pretty tasty. I want to get myself to Ireland and actually drink a real one, though, because I'm sure that it tastes way different there than it tastes here. There's a little bit of beer in this song. Well, I was all caught up with myself on the highway at night, driving like a bat out of hell. I beheld an amazing sight. It was a lonely apparition on the roadside standing there, with some out in the wilderness and a halo in his hair. He said, give me a ride to heaven and I'll show you paradise. Give me a ride to heaven, my name is Jesus Christ. So I come to a screeching halt and I said, hop on in. He said, thanks for the lift, I forgive you of all your sins. Well, I just come from Jerusalem where things were looking bad. He said, give me a ride to heaven, I need to talk to my dad. He said, give me a ride to heaven and I'll show you paradise. Give me a ride to heaven, my name is Jesus Christ. Well, I didn't know quite what to do, so I jammed her down in gear. I shuffled my feet up on her seat, I just tried to hide my beer. Well, he just grinned and said, my friend, I know you might think it's odd. You got nothing to fear from drinking a beer if you share it with the Son of God. He said, give me a ride to heaven and I'll show you paradise. Give me a ride to heaven and my name is Jesus Christ. Well, I saw good news in his baby blues, so I stomped my foot to the floor. Well, you have to show me how to get there, 'cause I ain't been before. Well, it's a hard place to find, he said, but I'll give you a little clue. Well, it ain't somewhere up in there, it's sitting right here beside of you. Well, right in the middle of his perfect smile from his robe, he pulled a gun. And he stuck it up beside my head and said, how's this for kingdom come? Well, I pulled over scared and I heard him say as he left me beneath the stars. He said the Lord moves in mysterious ways, and tonight, my son, he's gonna use your car. Give me a ride to heaven and I'll show you paradise. Give me a ride to heaven, my name is Jesus Christ. Yeah, give me a ride to heaven and I'll show you paradise. Give me a ride to heaven, my name is Jesus Christ. Let's see. Oh, well, we're rolling down. Let's see. I want to do that one for sure. I don't want to do that one. I don't know why that one's still on there. Okay, I got 2 more songs. That's it, and that's about the right amount, the amount of time I have. I'll probably stop a little bit early, but that's okay. Okay, so I had to figure out because I didn't run through this one today. The Jerry Jeff Walker song. Called Navajo Road. Was 2 eggs up on whiskey toast, home fries on the side. Wash it down with a Roadhouse coffee, man, it burns your inside. It was a Canyon, Colorado diner, and a waitress I did love. She sat beside me neath an old stuffed bear and a worn-out Navajo rug. Ay, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Ay, 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 Katie, whatever became of your Navajo rug and you. Old Jack the boss, he leaves about 6 as Katie barred the door. She pulled down that Navajo rug and spread it across the floor. Well, I saw lightning across the sacred mountains and a wooing up turtle dove lying next to Katie on that old Navajo rug. Well, ay, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Ay, 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 Katie, whatever become of the Navajo rug and you. I saw old Jack a year ago. He said the place had burned to the ground. And as for my Katie dear, she done gone and left town. Oh, but Katie got her souvenir. I spit out a red man plug. You should have seen her running through the smoke, dragging that Navajo rug. Ay, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Ay, 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 Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you. So every time I cross the sacred mountains and the lightning breaks above, it takes me back to a simpler time with my lost Katie love. Yeah, everything keeps on moving. Seems like the whole world to go. Don't you find like that anymore, like a hand-moving Navajo? Ay, 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 Katie, shades red and blue. Ay, 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 Katie, whatever became of a Navajo rug and you. Okay, I've got one more song, and this one my son turned me on to, because I know that I never would have listened to Trampled Up by Turtles on purpose, but they do some pretty good stuff, I gotta tell you. And this song right here, I tried to learn it. So, I got pretty good. Got it pretty good. Thanks for joining, everybody, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your St. Patrick's Day weekend. whiskey, won't you come and take my troubles? 'Cause I can't seem to do it on my own. In the morning there is hours and infinity. The starlit evenings come to take me home. I ain't got a dime in my pocket, and I just stepped on my last cigarette. But there's a bar downtown that'll give me credit. A home away from home, away I went. Tomorrow there's a train to Carolina. Tomorrow that's where I'm gonna go, to feel the warm sunshine on my shoulder and live my days free and sober. My home is in the hills, trees around. My ceiling holds the moon and stars above. So I'll never be a lone man a-walking. I'll never live one day without love. So whiskey, won't you come and take my troubles? 'Cause I can't seem to do it on my own. In the morning there are hours and infinity. The starlit evenings come to take me home. The starlit evenings come to take me home. Music Festival, capital of the universe, Brooksville, Florida. Who posted that? Was that Hugh or was that Frank? Or anyway, I had a good time. Hope you had a good time. Trampled by turtles, you betcha. Hope you had a good time. If you didn't get to catch the whole show, go back. You can listen to it in 5 minutes. It'll be ready to go. You can start from the beginning. And, you know, if there's bad songs, just skip over them, because, you know, sometimes all the songs aren't that good. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I will too. Thanks for listening to the show. And